explain why we should all say yes more, especially since the pandemic.
Plus, with news that the NHS are trialling a breakthrough blood test that could detect early signs of cancer, Dr. Poonam has the latest.
Hello, welcome to the final morning live of the week. Weeks ago when you were on the show, actually, we were celebrating the news if you get in the It Takes Two presenting job. There's been a development last night on Strictly.
Big development. We've got a new judge.
Exciting for Anton de Beek.
Very exciting day for Anton de Beek. I think he's going to be fantastic.
He was so good last year, wasn't he? And I think people loved him. We're going to miss Bruno massively. Here he is.
Look at him.
With the beautiful Emma Barton.
And I think he's going to give really great insight. He's been on the show from year one. He's had so many partners. He knows exactly what he's talking about. He's going to be fantastic.
He started on the show, 130 years ago? He's still going. He's the best. He'll be brilliant.
Also, speaking of dancing, we've got Will here today.
We head to Europe this summer. This has prompted a massive reaction. We'll share some of your thoughts a little.
For you to join in the conversation about this, so keep your comments coming in and get...
I mean, we had all the gear. I'm not sure we had the idea, but, you know, we did it and we've put the must-have camping gear and gadgets to the test for you.
Well, were you gutted you weren't invited to the camping trip?
It was Zand who was arranging it.
Well, listen, it's okay. Cause...
also on the show, they scored 17 #1 singles.
And I'll have an energizing workout for today's Strictly Fitness. And because it's finally Friday, I've got a fitting and iconic tune to get us in the mood for the weekend.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah.
Into A&E.
Yeah, so we have been seeing a huge rise in viral infections, fevers that are not COVID related, and to A&E, and it's been putting a lot of pressure on the A&E departments. You have got pharmacy too. Now, when we talk about what is it and when should we be worried, fever is your body's natural reaction to fighting an infection. It's an urgent, immediate attention.
Okay.
And there's lots of news as well that the NHS are trialling a new blood test that can...
that isn't detected until much later on. So later in autumn, NHS are going to be trialling this test out.
Fingers crossed for that for sure. It's set to be another weekend of flat-out rolling out of the vaccine. Some are calling it grab a jab. It's obviously to ensure that Freedom Day comes quickly as possible. And it's also being able to bring your second jab forward, which I know, Will, is something you've been looking into.
Have lower COVID rates than others that are.
It is confusing with travel. We'll do our best to keep you updated on what... The way they turn injury into something positive is quite remarkable, isn't it? And is it 10 years this year, your anniversary since you were injured? How has that changed your outlook on life?
At the same time, it's a really good news story, and it's something which we can all get behind and we can sort of garner support for. No, she's my partner, but that's lovely. You know, it needs to move on. It always does, and you know, I'm just really grateful to have been part of the history of it, particularly in that really challenging year last year. You guys know it better than anyone, I suppose. About giving people an escape on a Saturday night, and you know, it was really important last year, but it's going to be just as important this year, I think, as well.
JJ, love to see you. Good luck with the Olympics, and we'll speak soon.
Cheers.
Well, lots more still to come today in 15.
It's the big moment.
The big moment.
Absolutely love that story.
What a cool meeting.
What a piece of history, absolutely.
Yeah.
Jeanette, quick change, she's so good.
She's
We're always
ready.
impressed. Lots of messages. Actually, we had a lovely message about that Beatles film. James says, in 19...
Oh, I love that.
Will's in the chair and we're ready to go. Jeanette, what
And
have
I
we
think
got?
we've got Poonam as well, don't we? She's in there somewhere.
She'll always be.
Okay, so Will's going to demonstrate our seated version and the lovely Gethin will join me. We are going to start with knee claps today. So all we need to do is lift our knees up and clap right beneath our legs. And the same thing on the other side. We're gonna do 4 of those. If you're sat down, try and get your clap under your leg if you can raise your leg. If not, we're just gonna clap it right in front and get a little bit of an arm workout, okay? The second exercise we're doing today is front kicks. Hands on our hips and whakada, kick your foot forward. Whakada, kick your foot forward as well. And if you're sat down as Will's demonstrating, all you need to do is straighten your leg, get your words out, Janette, and bring it back down, and the same thing on the other side, okay? We're gonna do 4 of those as well. And the last exercise is one of my favorites, which is star jumps. All we want to do is open our legs and arms as wide as we can and come back in through adding a little bit of a jump in between, okay? So jumping in and out as quick as you can. We're gonna do 4 of those as well. If you're sat down like Will sat down, get your arms as far up as you can and try and open your legs. If you can't, just add the arms and get your arms nice and high on top of your head.
Okay, make sure you join us for this because Sarah and Poonam are. Take it away, Alan.
With a fun Friday workout, it's Janette Manrara.
Listen to the song, everybody.
Thank you to Sarah. We look forward to seeing Sarah on the show next Friday. Jeanette, thank you for today. You're back Monday, of course, for
I
Strictly
am back
Fitness.
Monday, another bit of Strictly Fitness.
A bit more of that. Kim and I will be here too, and Zand will have the latest health news. Also, we'll be hearing from a top eye expert on how to keep your vision in tip-top condition. Luckily for you, after Strictly Fitness, you're in tip-top condition for the weekend. Thank you, William. See you next Monday. Have a lovely weekend.